great result today, I think, on paper. That 1-1 away at Gainsborough, playoff chasing side. But I think it just shows the way we've, the steps have moved on, and that we can actually compete with anybody in the league.
Before the game, you'd settle for a point at Gainsborough. But I actually thought during the course of the game we might have nicked the 3 today, because I thought we were sensational. The shape again worked fantastically well. The lads, all credit to them, they've worked absolutely tremendously. And I actually think it's a better performance than last week at Grantham, where we won by 5. But I think you've got to give credit to Gainsborough. They're a good side, they've got a lot of experience in there. We're always looking to counter-attack us on the break, and I think the way we set up as a back four and people who's in front of it, we just defended tremendously well, and a bit more lucky from the goal we might have nicked it, but don't underestimate the hard work the lads have put in. Really, for the last 3 or 4 weeks now, we've got momentum, we've got a bit of passion and belief and discipline in the side, and I think that's showing now.
Yeah, I just said to Joe before we started the interview, I thought that was probably one of our most professional performances of the season. Particularly second half, we just kept pushing Gainsborough deeper and deeper into their own area, didn't we?
And like you say, they're one of the best teams in the league. They've had a consistent season, but the application of the boys is second to none at the minute. And what I love about it is all of a sudden we're getting a winning mentality where the boys they know that no one's going to be complacent and get their shirt for just being average. They need to keep their shirt. There's competition everywhere, and if we don't have competition at Stafford Rangers, then it's not going to be a successful football club. We want to get that winning mentality, that edge about us, and we want to keep striving on and kicking up the league. But it was a fantastic, I thought, like you said, professional performance, and again, to a man, you can't complain about any of them. They're giving their all, and that's what you can ask.
Yeah, we had 3 enforced changes today, didn't we? A couple of injuries and a suspension, which gave us opportunities. Obviously, we missed Sam Coulson last week. He was back in the side today. New signing with Jed Davis coming in midfield, and Lewis Banks coming in on the left. Is that something that you thought about with Lewis?
All it was with Lewis is we know he's right-sided, but you can come inside and hit one with your right foot. But we also thought Theo naturally goes a little bit deeper when we need to defend, whereas Lewis Banks needs someone, and I just thought in front of Hilly would demand that off him, and sometimes them little aspects of his game easily unbuoy Lewis. So that was our thought process of that.
Yeah, and I'd like to give special mention to Jed Davis and to Josh Craddock today, who've both come in and put in a tremendous effort, given that both of them have been relatively short of football in recent weeks at Hensford. And I thought having that quality added to the squad, knowing full well that we were going to be without Luke Jones and Jack Sherritt,
big losses as well, Andy.
Big losses, and fair play to Sam Coulson. He's gone in and been tremendous at the back today for us alongside Burnsy, and equally Banksy for me has probably had almost his best game in a Stafford Rangers shirt, if not the best that he's played, and I thought he posed quite a threat for us on that side. But you look at people like Tom Thorley, Theo Bailey-Jones, Josh Green, who just put in tremendous shifts, and without that the whole jigsaw falls to pieces. And I think again it's credit to all of us, not just the 14 involved, the 2 on the bench that weren't involved today, but also the 4 that have travelled across today and done a heavy pre-match warm to get themselves in the picture for a week today. And we look forward to it today. We look forward, as Alex has said, to having pressure on places, because that puts players on top of their game. I think that's shown to me.
Looking at the first half of the game, Gainsborough had a good effort inside a couple of minutes, didn't they? And Adam Sivita tipped it over, decent save. Then they went through, Ford went through on a clean on goal, and again Adam made a crucial save there, because that looked like it was a certain goal as he's gone for.
Adam's been excellent. I think he's shown all the attributes that he's going to be a top keeper. This is a great learning development for him, and it'll be the biggest learning process of his career, hopefully, and he's enjoying it. But let's not forget, Jake Charles, bless him, he's been fantastic, but he should have put us 2-1 up.
I was coming to that one, yeah.
And then that they went then and scored straight after that, and our lads could have wilted a little bit like we have done in the past. But again, we're strong at the minute. The mentality's strong, and it's a good vibe. It's excellent in there.
It was a good way to hit back. I mean, it was a good goal they scored, decent cross, typical Ashley Worsfold poaching header. But within 5 minutes we're back level, and that's what we need.
We were disappointed with the goal, in all honesty, because it came from our free kick in the opposition box. It broke down. They kind of hit us very quickly on the counter, and I'm probably disappointed that Ash got in between two defenders and got a clear header on goal. And I think you're right. I think 6-8 weeks ago, our heads would have gone at conceding a goal, but they didn't. We got that discipline, we got back, we put them on the back foot, and Banksy got into a great area. I can't remember who put the ball through.
Tom Thorley was.
Jed Davies.
Jake had fed him, I think, didn't he?
And I thought apparently it was dispatched superbly by Josh Green, and it came right at the right time. I think it was the injury time in the first half. And
it was a pen.
Yeah. It's great, So and we made that point at half time, that we're showing a grit now that says, we can pick ourselves up from what we've shown.
Hey, we're playing against the best here, and that's what we aspire to be, and we ain't far off.
And looking forward into the week, we've got a big game really for the club in the League Cup quarter-final against Farsley, who, I don't know what the final was, but they were 3-0 up at Scarborough last time I saw, so that'll be a tough game for us.
Yeah, well, Farsley are a tough side. They're a very well-drilled side, and I know their manager personally very well, and they won't underestimate us, and we certainly won't underestimate them. And Tuesday is a very important game, but every game for us at the moment is important, whether it be Tuesday or whether it be a week today at home to Lancaster. And we've now got a squad available where we may make 1 or 2 changes on Tuesday with Saturday in mind, but it doesn't mean to say we'll undervalue the competition and not look to win the game. But we have to be pragmatic in our approach to every game now. And with some of the lads picking up knocks, a couple of knocks today, but they should be fine. But maybe Tuesday might come a little bit too soon for them. But we've got options, and that's the great thing.
What is the news with Jack Sherritt and Luke Jones, who are both out injured today?
Well, Jack Sherritt suffered a concussion last week at Grantham, and he's tried all week, in all honesty, being Jack, not to lose his place in the side, but on medical advice. He couldn't play today, So and Tuesday may be too soon for Jack as well, because the advice on concussion is a couple of weeks. Luke Jones,
ankle he picked up.
It was a bad ankle twist. It was multicoloured like a rainbow. He's had treatment this week, and Luke, in his mind, believes he'll be available for selection next Saturday. And we'd like to think Luke will be an option for us next Saturday, but let's not underestimate Sam Coulson's done really well today, and that's what we want to see.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Cheers, fellas. Thank you.